Good morning. One of the things that I want to start with and I want to reiterate, we are still dealing in a slow, methodical method. As we get into this, we find it even more devastating than what we thought initially. And that takes us into the fact of the slow process. We got communities here. Sheriff Kraft and I both on both sides have communities that have been truly devastated. It's a tremendous loss, a great loss. The reason I get emotional for that is anytime before I speak to y'all, we always speak to the families. As to be expected, they're very upset. There's a gauntlet of emotions there that's with those folks. And as always, we always like to, excuse me, ask for prayers and thoughts. It's like I've said every time before, we have one shot at this and we're going to take our time to make sure that we do the very best. I can tell you that we've had more than probably 300 people that's done very delicate, very methodical things inside the scene. And at this time we have recovered no survivors. Again, it's a great loss to our communities. Got it set up and arranged to where we're going to have as we move forward, we've had changes to this scene even this morning. And what I mean by that is we're finding some of the scene is naturally because of where we're at has more ordnance that's on it. We're finding things that's more volatile as time has went or as the explosion has damaged or influenced those ordnance in some way, form, or fashion. Part of the process yesterday that was so slow, we always want to be very transparent with you, but we've gone to extremes as working with the FBI and being able to do things with the phones and identify what phones went off at the time of explosion, trying to figure out everything inside the scene.
It's changing minute by minute. And so we found out this morning some changes in the safety protocol and what we're having to deal with. And it's like we were already going slow, and now we're slowing things down even more. Just for safety for everybody.
Good morning, John McCormick. In a situation like this, what we find is that when these explosives are subject to the event that took place, which is heat, the explosion, being thrown, pressure, they can change and they can become different than how we know them to act. So right now, all of our bomb techs, our explosive specialists, are up there very thoroughly, methodically trying to make safe the area so that when our national response team comes in this afternoon, that area can be as safe as possible for every law enforcement up there.
At some point in time, we've got to rip off the Band-Aid. Can I tell you, and I alluded to it yesterday, it's not like working a accident. It's not like working a tornado. We're dealing with explosions. And I would say at this time we're dealing with remains.
Sheriff, are you...
There are 18 people missing as of last night. What can we say now?
I think the expectation of anyone that was inside that building and anybody that we can probably make the assumption, and I'm not even going to use the word assumption, I think that we can utilize, well, I have to use that word, forgive me, we can assume that they are deceased at this time. At this time, again, and I want to reiterate the comment that I made, I can tell you that more than 300 people have been through almost every square inch of this facility, and at this time we've recovered no survivors.
Are you still any hope for survivors?
Ma'am, I never want to give up hope. Hope's always in my heart, but I don't want to give false hope either.
Sheriff, would there...
Hang on just a second.